Oh, okay.
Let's switch it up a little bit.
Yo, yo, yo. My name is Peter Rosenberg. Hot 97, RosenbergRadio.com, noisemakers, all that. I'm hanging out with CheckmateNewYork.com. I don't actually play chess, but I know how the game works.
You know how the game works?
No, not really. I'll be honest.
I mean, this is CheckmateNewYork.com, so this is all about New York City. Now, I mean, this is a real influential person. How did you get into the whole radio game, to be honest with you?
I've been doing radio since I was 17, since I first showed up to at my college station at the University of Maryland.
Okay.
And I've been doing radio ever since, and just really grinded, you know, not to be generic, but really banged down doors and grinded as hard as I could. And my dream kind of came true of getting to Hot.
That's what it is. I mean, being on the morning show, I mean, you got your show, you got Age, you got Flex. You really wake everybody up, man. Is that a good place for you? Or like, what do you feel? Because I mean, New York City is all listening to you in the morning on the way to work. I mean, you guys have a good time, of course. But like, how big is that right there?
It's huge. I mean, your goal when you get into radio is to do the #1 market, and we're doing mornings in the #1 market. So, you know, people, it's mornings or afternoons, a toss-up for the biggest slot. And so it's an honor to be in one of the #1 slots in the #1 market on a station with the history that Hot has. You know, and then I get to, you know, try to inject my flavor, and you know, I sort of feel a little bit differently than a lot of other people who are on mainstream radio. So I'm happy to get to inject my opinions that I think need to get heard, or I believe, because I'm very self-important, need to get heard. And it's an honor, man.
No, and you say a black Puerto Rican in the gym. Now, I mean, which is controversial in itself. You get a lot of backlash, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, you put in what it is out there, the prejudice all over the world. Do you get any backlash from that?
You know, every once in a while I'll meet a Jew out there who's like, oh, you know, you don't have to, people are anti-Semitic, you don't have to, and I'm like, yo, well, people are anti-Semitic, I don't want them to like me anyway. If you're ignorant, I don't want you to like us. So if you're racist one way or the other, fuck off. If people don't like me because I'm Jewish, they're not gonna like me.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to have you know who I am. I'm not religious, but I'm Jewish. That's just, it's part of it. It helped define who I am as a person. So same way Saif is like non-Spanish speaking, you know, he's a regular New Yorican, like,
exactly.
But it's who his character is, and it's who's made him who he is. So we're really straightforward about that. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. And by listening to you, I know that you like a lot of underground MCs.
Yes.
I can tell that. You was rocking that red carpet hard, but you also bump like the Sky Zoos and shit like that. Is there any underground MC that you see in the game right now that's gonna have some longevity? Like you see him and you're like, you know what? That person right there is gonna make it.
Odyssey, Homeboy Sandman. Those are probably the main two that I'm like, you know, people really need to look out for. But you know, my whole crew from DC, Low Budget, to me is like the best active crew in the game. We got an artist named Cambers coming out, produced by Kev Brown.
Okay. Just
real hip hop shit.
Okay.
So honestly, but Odyssey's Low Budget as well. Odyssey and Homeboy Sandman are the ones who I think have the most potential to really make an impact.
Shout out to them. What's one thing that New York is missing, and what's another thing that you love about New York City?
New York, the one thing New York is missing is, it's a good question. Honestly, I don't think New York is missing anything. Much as people just need to be more active in their support. But New York has everything. There are a ton of great artists. There's a ton of great fans you can see today. New York is so hungry for it, man. It's just about people fighting the fight to make sure it gets out there. So,
absolutely.
You know.
And then what's good about New York City? What do you like?
Honestly, the fact that this is still so hip hop. One thing I notice every day when I take my cab to work, I always hear cars blasting music next to me. I can't tell you how often I hear classic shit playing out of people's cars. Group Home, Gangstar, Pink Rock. Like, people still love it and live it, and are still so about it in New York. The problem is, we're all so busy complaining that it's not here, and we're not appreciating the fact that it is here.
So they're missing it out. That's overlooking them. That's what's up. I appreciate your time. I appreciate what you're doing for New York City. It's Big Apple IMC. We backstage. We at the Rock the Bells concert, and we with the man. So get it.
Peter Rosenberg.
See me?
Fine.
I said Paul.
I know.
I always say that. I always say that.
That's the problem with them only calling me Rosenberg.
That's what it is.
I scream music biz, let me in. They said not by the shares of my BDS spins. Couple niggas caught wind when I blew underground. Told me Russ and Puff and Leo the doors down. Don't come round.